we'll continue with Thogal and related to eyes and heart. So yesterday when we practiced Thogal, we were using three basic senses to sense, to hear or to see that enjoyment body together with emptiness body. So this is one way to practice enjoyment body Ati Yoga, Thogal. There are other ways, and now I'll present to you it's quite traditional traditional meaning that very similar to what they do in Tibetan Dzogchen traditions. So I'll just explain the exercise. But what we will first do is that I explain to you that soft healing touch. I explained to you about the, if we have wrinkled soft paper, how you touch that soft paper to remove the wrinkles without breaking the paper. So very soft. So with that same softness, we will first massage our eyes, open even the subtle tensions of the eyes, and also two specific channels that goes from the eyes towards the ears, and it's like two channels going directly behind from the eyeballs towards the ears a little bit, over the ears, through the back of the head, inside the neck, descending to the heart like this, to the center of, not the physical heart, but there's the heart center, the Dzogchen center there inside the chest. So it's these two channels through the neck, through the back of the head, towards the ears, above the ears, and coming back to the eyeballs. In traditional Tibetan text, there is a word for this channel. It's Kati, K-A-T-I. It's a Finnish woman's name, Kati. So it's this channel is called that, and they well, I'll just say that I'm supposed to give you this instruction. So it's all about the connection of the eyes through these channels that are identical on the left and right to the heart, and practicing Thogal in the way that you are, let's say, less aware of the rest of the body but more aware of this connection between eyes and heart through that channel. But before doing that Ati Yoga practice, let's massage the eyes and the channels. So you can simply start very gently rubbing the eyeballs. You don't necessarily have to be touching the skin much, but nevertheless the touching goes way deeper than the skin. So here you are letting your intuition, letting your inner sensation tell you where that soft paper is wrinkled and where you need to remove the wrinkles. In the eyeball, on the sides, on the upper part of the eyeball. There is the edge of the skull around the eyes. Maybe you can reach a little bit inside those edges. And also just around the eyes. Eyebrows, forehead, temples, upper part of the cheeks. So that this area opens up, both physically and energetically. taking a couple of minutes to gently massage eyes. Okay, now that you have spent a moment with the eyes and the areas around the eyes, you can use one finger or two fingers, place the tips of the fingers right in the middle of the eyelids closed of course. And then, those channels from both eyes, they go directly from the middle straight back. So place your fingers there in the middle of the eyeball. Try to sense that channel or the line that goes directly backwards and connect your fingers with that channel. And then very gently massage the center of the eye and letting that effect, letting that subtle energetic massage also extend into that channel on both left and right, directly backwards. As if you were doing energetic healing on these channels. Also removing possible wrinkles from them. Good. Then you can take a look at me again. I will explain the root of the channels again. So from the center of the eyes, going straight backwards, let's say this much. And then when it gets closer to the ears, it starts, curving towards the ears, and it reaches above the ears, inside the head. And then from the back of the head, making a loop, goes to the back of the head and then down the neck, in the middle of the body. So it curves from the back of the head to on front of the neck, but already on this level it is on the center of the chest. Center, not leaning towards the front in the chest, not leaning towards the upper back, in the middle, inside there. And two channels coming to that heart center in the center of the chest. So what we will do is that we will use our fingers to, we can't physically reach my finger inside to touch that channel, but I can use my hands to direct my intention, just like we do with combing practice in rainbow body yoga. Same thing. So with fingers, you're gently removing the wrinkles. Try. So from the center of the eye, you imagine that you're touching the channels with your fingertips, tracing the channels, straightening wrinkles. Towards the ears, over the ears, inside the head. then towards the back of the head, then in front of the neck, inside the neck. In the neck area they get closer to each other, just like 1 or 2 centimeters in between them, space in between them, and then descending towards the heart and arriving at the center of the heart, inside the chest, inside the upper back. You can draw a few circles with your fingers like I'm doing, drawing the area where the Dzogchen center is inside the chest, feeling it as you're drawing it. Excellent. And then we will trace the channel back, the two channels back up from the chest towards the neck. I understand it might be difficult for you to, if you never sensed or felt those channels, this might be challenging to do, but I wanted to do this channel massage before we do the practice. Then when you feel the nadi in your own experience, then you get an understanding of the massage as well. So from the neck towards the back of the head, then behind the ears and over the ears, then kind of downhill towards the eyes. What you can also do is to extend your massage movement, so the channel doesn't stop on the surface of the physical eye, but continues straight forward. So you can massage, imagine that you're massaging the channel, that it continues outside the physical space of the body. Okay. You can, if you felt some wrinkles in the eyes, you can address those. So when you do this for your eyes becomes completely rested, fresh. And when you give attention for those nadis, there's something special that happens with that as well. Immense softness, that enjoyment body aspect comes about. You notice any difference already? Okay.
It's a great softness.
So next what we're gonna do, so we're going to practice Thogal, same enjoyment body practice, but knowing the connection between the heart and the eyes, and that connection is there because of these two channels. Yesterday we were looking at the moisture, or looking at the light in basic state, looking at the light energy aspect of our Buddha nature. So you're looking at it, perceiving it, recognizing it with both the eyes and the heart at the same time. Eyes completely relaxed. So because the eyes have an active role in this type of Thogal, that's why the eyelids are open. But then eyes can be gazing slightly downwards or straight ahead horizontally or slightly upwards. Connecting to aliveness of our true being through heart and eyes, as if heart and eyes, even though they are two different things, even though they are the same. Eyes of the heart, heart of the eyes. Recognizing basic aliveness, recognizing rainforest aliveness. If your eyes get tired, you can close your eyes and then just recognize through the heart. Maybe you can then feel through the body. So even blind people can practice Thogal. Okay, I think that is enough. Let's take a little break and perhaps talk about something.